You're welcome back to the tutorial videos. In this particular video, we're going to be taking example and perform primer designing. Okay, we've explained in our previous video and we've introduced most of what we have here. So in this video, we'll simply pick an example and see how primer designing is being done. Okay, to do that, I have my FASTA sequence already. Okay, so I may want to upload it or choose file or simply paste it here. But in this case, I'll just paste. So I'll just go to where my sequence is. This is my sequence, okay? An organism, Aspergillus niger organism that have been identified from a culture, okay? So I will simply highlight the sequence alone, okay? The sequence alone, that is the nucleotide basis alone. You don't add the heading, okay, or the title. So I'll simply copy the sequence alone. I can do right click and copy or Control C, and then I'll go to the primer plus 3 plus, okay, and click on this box and simply Control V, okay, or right click and paste. Okay, I've pasted my sequence, okay, on this particular option. The next thing I do is to pick primer, okay, or to highlight portion of this particular gene where I want primer to be picked, or particular structure sequence where I can pick primer from. Okay, remember, primer is simply a template that PCR is going to recognize while kind of trying to get more sequences for your FASTA sequence. Okay, so in this case, while highlighting portion to pick primer from, you make sure you don't start from the first one, and you make sure you don't end with the last one. Okay, for instance, if I highlight like this and I want to pick primer from this is wrong, simply because I'm highlighting from the end. So you highlight leaving some basis to the end, and then to the starting, and also leaving some to the end. So I can simply decide to highlight from the second line. Okay, I can simply highlight something like this, okay, and say it's fine by me. Remember, you don't have to highlight any particular portion. Okay, any sequence in this particular whole sequence you have can be used to pick a primer to you know duplicate or multiply this particular sequence using PCR. Okay, so I've highlighted the portion. Now I need to mark my highlighted section now, okay, region, so that this saver will understand that this is where I want to pick primer from. So I will simply click on what is the select region. Okay, if you move your mouse on top of it, you will see excluded region, you see target region, and you see include region, and you see clear. I'm interested in the target region. Okay, I want this server to target this particular portion and pick primer for me. So I'll simply click on target region. If you click on target region, you can see your mouse blinking. After the blinking, you see this bracket. It has already bracket here and here. This is where it started and this is where it ended. Okay, it's telling you that this portion is where it wants to pick primer from. Okay, so this is what I have. Once I've done that, I am okay. All this, I don't need it. Then here you make sure the pick primer left, okay, pick left primer is highlighted, pick right primer is highlighted. The left primer is 3 to 5, while the right is 5 to 3, as we all know from the basis of genetics. Okay, so this is what I have. Then I will simply go to pick primer, okay, and I'll hit on pick primer. Okay, it's taking a little time to read. Okay, it's done reading. Okay, and it has picked our primer. Okay, as you can see, this is the result. In our previous video, we will interpret this particular result and some criteria we are looking out for while picking primer. Thank you and see you in the next video.